These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball.
A few moves made in the field. First ball of the match.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Great shot. At least one on offer. That's a boundary save for sure. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Sixth last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. A nicely taken catch in the slips. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. Some adjustments to the field. He's got their tail up.
The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
End of the first over. The score is now 8-1.
Riaz, the left-arm fast bowler, is coming on to bowl from the Great Southern Stand end. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Chance to run 2. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. That's a great shot. Pierce the gap between point and cover point. It's a fast outfield, so that'll be 4 more.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
End of the second over. The batting team.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions and they've answered with full honours.
Gets that away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Wow, that's missed a lot. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh, that's just outrageous. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board.
A few moves made in the field.
Edge, amazing delivery. Gull with a huge appeal. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Beats the field with a great shot. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Hales, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. And that's a tremendous catch at cover. Great stuff. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Misses everything. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
The run rate's just nudged down a touch that over, but the starts allowed them to really try and attack the last few overs of the power play with absolute gusto.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Hitting. Yeah, yep. No!
Was quick onto that in the infield. They scamper through for a single. Good running.
Yep.
Gull, 2 full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here.
End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
Batters are set, and they're maintaining their excellent start so far.
Riaz from the Great Southern Stand end.
Yes.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Oh my God, how the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop. Nearly gets the edge. Riaz with a great delivery there. No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Yes.
Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Big inside edge there, and it beats the keeper. Fine leg won't be stopping that one. Everyone's gone up. I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That is quite extraordinary. David, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
Outstanding job. They read all the bowler's variations, combination of precision and power. Tremendous power play. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Edged, unplayable. Lahore with a strong appeal. That should be given. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
They were just a bit flat after the power play. They came out hard, and I think they really need to keep up that mentality for the back half of the innings.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Great Southern stand end. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Edge, but it drops safely. They've gone up here. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Glanced away there. It's in the gap, and there should be a couple of runs here at least. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the members' end. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Edge, amazing delivery. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Another one goes off to the pavilion. That's 9 down now. Some good bowling, finding this tail out, and it certainly feels like this is close to the end.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Akhtar from the Great Southern Stand end. Inside edge, it'll find the gap. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Couldn't get it through the field. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Wow, that's missed a lot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Waiting. Yep.
And caught. Fantastic way to end the innings. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the